viewers, it's Cynthia. I am back today with a different kind of video. So if you are interested in the new craze of diamond painting, then you're going to want to stick around and watch this. And then if you don't care for diamond painting and you'd rather see a card related video, then this unfortunately is not the video for you. So anyway, basically today I got my very first diamond painting in the mail, and I did order it from Amazon, so it only took a couple days to reach me, which was wonderful. And I know that I have a rapidly growing wish list from AliExpress because you can get a lot of different pictures, a lot of different options for your diamond paintings for a very reasonable price on AliExpress. So in the future, you're going to see that brand coming to you. All right, so let's just take a peek at what I got. So this particular design, as you can see at the top, it says Blue Rose, and this is a 30 by 30 centimeter size, which works out to be about 12 by 12 inches. And then you can see in this tiny image here what the finished product is going to look like. So it's just a pretty cluster of blue roses, and then there's a little butterfly here off to the side. So you can see here, I'm going to slowly show you a look at the color key that runs along the side, and it'll show you the symbol, and then it gives you the color number, and those correspond exactly to the DMC embroidery thread colors. So that's what those numbers are. And anybody who's familiar with needlework should be very familiar with DMC floss. And I've been a long time cross stitcher, so trust me, I am very familiar with DMC. I have a huge stash of my own, and I'm always buying more for different projects. But anyway, so that's what that looks like. And then the canvas itself is a really nice heavy piece of literal canvas fabric, and the pattern for the design is printed directly onto this fabric, just like the color code is stamped onto the fabric. So is the pattern. But the pattern is then coated with a sticky layer, and I'm not exactly sure what type of adhesive it is, but it's a sticky layer, and that's what your little diamond pieces are going to stick to. So again, I realize that the lighting in here is probably pretty poor, and I'm sorry about that. In person, the symbols are pretty easy to see. There's a lot of dark colors in here, but I can still see the difference between the different squares. So in person, it's a little easier to see. And then also, I've been watching other YouTube videos for the diamond paintings, and a lot of people will use a light box underneath their project. And I actually have a light pad that I bought. Actually, I got it for a Christmas present, and it's wonderful, and I'm probably gonna definitely be using it on this dark pattern. So you'll see that in videos to come. But anyway, so that is the piece of fabric and what it's going to look like. It all came in this bag. The fabric was wrapped around this circular foam core. So I have that. And then you get a little tool kit, which I'll go through in a moment. And then, of course, you have your pack of crystals, and then again your color guide. So when you order a diamond painting, there's a couple different things that you're going to want to look for. You're going to want to decide if you want the entire pattern to be covered in crystals, or if you just want a partial pattern. So when you're placing your order, if you look down in the details, it'll be called, it'll say something like diamond coverage full, which means that the entire picture needs to be covered in diamonds. If you see diamond coverage partial, then that means that some of the design is printed on the fabric and done, and then part of it you're going to have to put the crystals on. So you're going to have to decide what you'd rather do. I went ahead and got something that's going to be completely covered in crystals because that's what I wanted. But you just, you know that you have an option. And then you also decide if you want square crystals or round ones. And I keep using the word crystal. They call these little things drills, strangely enough. So you'll see the word drill used all the time. So again, round drill just means a little rounded, faceted crystal. And then the square drill, of course, are the little squares, which is what I have. So again, you get to decide which one you'd rather have. And then again, here is a larger look at that color key. And it again gives you the color and the symbol, and then the DMC color equivalent. And then this is your little inventory. So this right here is telling me that for color number 161, I need to have 4 bags. And so when I start going through my crystals, as I pull them out, I can check them off this inventory list. So this is just before you even get started, you can just run through and just verify that you have everything that you need to create this pattern completely. So that's just a good way to double check. And then all of these bags should be in here. Keep your fingers crossed, let's hope they are. As you can see, this is mostly blues, and then you get a few lighter ones. And again, that's what I was expecting from the image. But see, here it has 825 written. It's written in black, so maybe you can't see it too well in this video. But so this tells me here's one bag of my 825s. So the DMC colors are in numerical order, so I can easily see 825. And it says I should have one, and I have one. So that's how you can kind of run through and just check your little inventory. So again, I'm going to go through and verify. I'll do that for myself off the video. Sorry, my pen is acting stupid. Anyway, so that's something I'll want to do. Make sure I have everything. And then again, this is my very first kit, but I have heard from multiple people that if you realize that one of your bags is missing, or you're supposed to have a dozen of one color and you only have 8 bags, whatever it may be, you can contact the company where you purchased this and they will send you replacements. So I've heard good things about that. So even if it's going to take a little time, they're very helpful and willing to give you any missing parts. So the final bit that you get is a little toolkit, and you're going to get a toolkit with every single diamond painting that you purchase. So some kits contain different items, but there are certain basics you'll always get. So this one came with a nice little set of crafting tweezers. So you can, if you want, pick up your individual drills and place them down with your tweezers. And then if you use the end of your tweezers, it's really nice for kind of lining up your little crystals once you get them down so that they're all neat rows. So different ways to use your tweezers. And then you get kind of the official diamond tool. And this end here is a little open circle. And then this one here is for placing multiple crystals all at once. So this one should probably put down about 7 or 8 crystals in a row. And then this is just for individual placements. And then to get your crystals to stick to each end of this tool, you are going to use a little bit of wax that comes with your kit. So it's sealed between 2 pieces of plastic. So you just peel it back and go ahead and stick the tip of your tool right into it. and pick up a little plug. Now I have a little plug of wax in the tip, and this is going to enable it to pick up the crystal easily. And there you go. And then this little tray, you're going to want to pour your crystals into your tray, and I don't know if you can see that there's little grooves here in the bottom of the tray, and when you shake it a little bit, the crystals are automatically going to fall into those grooves and line themselves up. So then you'll have some nice crystals ready to go, and you can just dip into your tray and go to your project. So dip and go, dip and go, dip and go. So it's just a nice way of making things faster. And then this one also came with some little baggies. So these should be little Ziploc baggies for putting crystals in. And I don't know how many colors. I guess I might have 29 colors according to my chart. I don't have 29 bags here, I can tell you right now, but I've got some, and that is more than enough to get me going. Because these bags they came in, you just tear it open, but you can't reseal it. So once you've torn open a bag, you can then pour the rest of them into your little Ziploc bag. But I went ahead, because it was only $10 for these, I went ahead and bought a little set of containers off of Amazon as well. And this was actually one of the suggested products because, of course, the search engine knew I was looking at diamond kits. And so it automatically pulled up this product to show me, hey, you should get one of these. So I did. But it's just a cute little box. Flips open like that. And there's a total of 28 of these little cubes. And they're in groups of 4. So you get 7 little groups of 4. And each one of them pops open. I noticed it was kind of hard to open it the first time. There we go. Each one of them pops open, and then I can just go ahead and pour my little crystals right into the container. And then I can make a little label for the top. This one happens to be color number 792, so I can put 792 right there and keep them all in here. So that's going to be a great way. And since there's 2 boxes, 28 each, that gives me 56 different squares for colors. And since I only have 29 colors for this whole chart, I can easily fit all of my crystals into these containers. So that's why I got those, and I'm really glad that I did. All right, but anyway, I think that that pretty much sums it up. My plan is to go ahead and organize my crystals, get everything going, and then the next video I can actually get started on this with you. So I think that's going to be fun. If it sounds like something you want to watch, then absolutely tune in for it. Again, if you don't care for diamond painting or don't want to watch these types of videos, that's fine. I'm still going to be making my usual card videos and cat scrappiness design team videos, so don't worry, I haven't stopped doing that. I just wanted to share another one of my crafts with you. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and I'm looking forward to this new little crafting adventure. So I'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye-bye.